Hey guys, Fox here. Got some Game Got videos to film up here and put a bunch of shit away. But first I was going to ask, it's the day after Halloween. Were any of you up playing some Halloween themed games last night, or were you watching horror movies? Kind of interested in what you guys were doing. I was playing Little Luigi's Mansion there. It was a good time, good throwback, a lot of fun. But anyways, I hope you all had a great Halloween. For those of you parents, sure you took your kids trick-or-treating, and the rest of you maybe partied or something like that. Get a drink there. But anyway, back to the Game Gods. So recently I did a lot of cleaning up in the game room and decided that my amiibos were just taking up far too much room. And I didn't want to just rip them all out of their boxes. So I decided to keep a few of them, some of my favorites, and I would go ahead and sell and or trade the rest of them. So all the pickups I got here today, well, not today, but over the last couple weeks were funded by all the fucking amiibos I sold. I mean, I think I sold at least 30 of them, so for me, it was good. It saved a lot of room, and I've got to build up my Game Boy collection, which if you guys have been following me lately, I've been really hot into collecting for the Game Boy, so I've got quite a few stuff for that, and a few other things as well. So first, I'm going to start off with, I picked up a Game Boy in the box. I gambled on this one because I was perusing through Amazon and their used listings, and I found this one for quite the incredible price. At least I thought so. So it was pretty much $70 shipped. But there was a bit of description, and they said it came with everything, and the box was in good shape. They didn't mention that the box was actually in phenomenal shape. This thing is like brand new, guys. I'm very pleased, very happy that I was able to get this for such a good deal. It came with everything. It has the styrofoam in there, which is actually in really good shape as well. I'm not going to just open this up. Unless you guys really want me to do an unboxing of the original Game Boy, by all means, ask for it. I'll do it. If not, whatever. But anyway, it has the link cable in it, the headphones, the Game Boy, the Tetris, and all the inserts, which are pretty fun to look at because that's circa 1989 there. So yeah, that was the big grab that I got. Really happy about that. A few other small things I got that a friend sent me that lives in Arkansas. He went to a game shop and picked up a few Game Boy Advance games. We got Tales of Fantasia, which is one I did not have. And also, surprisingly, that I don't have is Metroid Zero Mission, which is one I've really wanted to play. This is the remake of the original Metroid, I believe. And lastly, he picked me up Zelda Oracle of Seasons, which I didn't have. I have Oracle of Ages, but now I have Seasons as well. A buddy at a local game store that I bought some games from, he went ahead. He's like, "You collecting Game Boy?" So he threw in this, which was an old Game Boy Color toy from, I believe it was Burger King that was doing this. And it was all Pokemon themed, as you can see. You can see some Pokemon. Looks like from Pokemon Silver's days, I believe. That's probably why it's Game Boy Color. Got a few other things here. Let's get some more of this Game Boy stuff. Sorry, guys. Gotta reach over. Complete in the box copy of the original Donkey Kong. It is a player's choice, but I don't give a shit. It's nice to have Game Boy games in the box because I just love Game Boy boxes. This one has Super Game Boy stuff on it, so it's probably got the special bezel. Yeah, look at that. It's got the arcade machine border, which is pretty cool. Yep, complete the box, everything manual, and it inserts James Bond 007, which apparently was a player's choice as well, so that means it sold 1 million copies. This one's also got some stuff for the Super Game Boy. So it's already got special color themes and stuff like that. This one's complete. I have not played this. I've played Donkey Kong, but I have not played this yet, so I couldn't tell you if it's shit or not. Looking at it looks like a top-down style game. I'll have to give it a shot. Let's see here. The last boxed game I picked up was True Lies. I talked them down to about 14 bucks, I think, on this one, so I'm sure it's a trash game. Old LJ in there. 360 degrees of firing power. I just noticed that. You got some shots from the movie, which is kind of funny. I'm not sure why it's there. The game's probably ass. But like I said, if I find a Game Boy game in the box for a cheap price, I will pick it up. A couple surprise finds were a couple Nintendo promotional VHSs from the Nintendo 64 days. These were nice and cheap, and I decided I really had to have them. I have a VHS hooked up over here in the retro station, so I pop these and watch them. It's pretty funny. Let me tell you guys, it's extremely 90s. So, first one I got here is Diddy Kong Racing, a wild racing adventure. Get ready for the must-have title of the year. It's actually a good racing game. So, and the other one I got was, I think this is the launch video for the 64. Yeah, September 29th. So, look at that. This was a Nintendo Power. This probably got sent out with Nintendo Powers to get people hyped up for the 64. A bunch of loose Game Boy games here. Got some in the clamshells here, so this might be hard to see. It is. Give me a second here. Double hand this. You guys get to go for a ride while I do that. That's better. This is NASCAR Fast Tracks. I don't know. It was like $1 at the Goodwill. And same with this one. And it's the other 4-in-1 fun pack. I have the second volume. This is the first one. Looks like it's got chess and checkers and what's that, backgammon and something else. Some classic board games. Here's the one that I was actually looking for. This is a game I actually want to play. It's a good puzzle game. It's Quark. I'm sure some of you have seen this. Some other YouTubers were talking about it too. I think the Game Chasers did a little ditty on some Game Boy games that they really liked, and I think this was one of them. But it's actually a really fun game. We've got The Lion King. We got Wordress. It's actually a fun puzzle game, in my opinion. I haven't played the Game Boy version, but I have played it on the Super Nintendo before. We got Bo Jackson. This is the 2 games in 1. Clever naming. Baseball and football. I'm sure it's trash. And this is a really good one. This I got for a pretty decent price, about $10. But really good platform fun game. It's Bubble Coast. I highly suggest this one. If you guys haven't played this is a really good game. And that's it for the Game Boy. Pretty good Game Boy haul for the last couple weeks. For really cheap and really good condition, I got the NES Play Action Football. Box is really swell shape. Manual, styrofoam, everything in it. Let's see here. I think it's got the officially licensed Players Association. So we got player names, but no team names. I don't think we really got the combo of those until Tecmo Super Bowl was the first, as far as NES goes, with NFL license and Players Association license. But yeah, really good condition, and for $7, I'll add it to the collection. I've got the long jewel case box, whatever the hell you want to call it, for PlayStation, Battle Arena Toshinden. This is a pretty fun little fighter, especially back in its day. It looked pretty decent as well. I don't play it a lot. I just tend to throw these in just because I feel like it, especially with all the old fighters. I just have a thought, a memory of playing the game, and I'm like, I want to play that for about 15 minutes, so I do. And lastly, got my copy of Undertale on PS4. I'm sure. Oh, now looking at this light, I see that there's actually the city print at the bottom of this. I didn't notice that before. Anyways, this was exclusively physically sold through Fangamer, so a lot of people talked this up. A lot of hype behind it. One of the best games ever played. Blah blah blah. I'm not trying to hype it up as much, but I did want to play it. Classic RPG, so. And people love it. And it feels pretty hefty. I think there's a good instruction book in there. I can feel from the feel of it. And Fangamer, of course, sends you a couple extra goodies. You can get some merch. They send you a sticker of the dog there. So, pretty cool. So, there you have it, guys. You got for the last couple weeks. Good Game Boy haul. The 64 VHSs are pretty awesome. So, alright, guys. Thanks for watching.